What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving back into more Arvon beer, a new one I've never seen before. It is the Zone IPA with really cool can art. So on the side, guys, the Zone, we have 7% ABV, American style IPA with Columbus, Centennial, Cascade, and Chinook hops. And then it does say brewed in collaboration with Dan Rodgers. Well, who is Dan Rodgers? I believe he's the head brewer, master brewer from Griffin Claw, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me. Maybe something has changed over the years. But I'm pretty sure Dan Rodgers was the master brewer behind Griffin Claw in Birmingham, Michigan. That's what I know off the top of my head. Again, if I'm wrong, correct me. But that's what I think is going on here, guys. So yeah, the Zone, not your typical Arvon beer, really. Collab, I'm not sure. The hop profile is a little bit more mid-American IPA-ish than their hazy, but you know what? They do a lot of different styles these days. It's not just their New England style anymore. They do many other versions of beers. So yeah, July 17th is the canned-on date, and today is August 1st, time of recording. So let's get into this one, break it down in the proper Arvon glassware. Yeah, buddy. Let's get into it. It's pretty freaking muggy in northern Michigan today, guys. It's insane. It's so muggy today. I'm sure you know it if you're downstate or even anywhere in the country. It's been hot, but humid too. So as I pour this, by the way, again, almost looks like a amber. It looks like a dark copper, orangey amber color. Wow, very dark. White head sitting on top with a tinge of brown in it, and this is like a brown copper amber color. Yeah, you guys can see it. That's exactly what it looks like. Really crazy carbonation streaming to the top, a lot of bubbling, a lot of head retention going on here. I did pour it pretty aggressively. It's just a little bit different than I expected, really. But again, Centennial hops, Cascade, Chinook, Columbus. You know, we're not seeing the Citra, the Mosaic, all that good stuff. So it's not like I expected the New England style. Kind of knew that going into it based on the hop profile. But let's get into it, guys. Let's see what it's about. I'm going to get my nose into this one. See? Yeah, I mean, it's malty. It's kind of floral malt, heavy. A little bit of orange. Yeah, generic citrus, a little bit of lemon, like pine, a little bit of earthy floral, a little bit of like zestiness in the fruits as well. It smells pretty good actually for being what it is. It's not your like Mosaic, your Motueka, your Citra. You know, it's a different kind of more like refined old school IPA with the mid-American hops and a little bit of the West Coast hops. It smells good. It's not like it's like a double dry hopped behemoth, you know. It's more tamed than what our 2024 nose is used to, guys. So let's dive in. It still does smell good. The Zone. I'm in the zone. Cheers. Cheers, Arvon. Yeah, super old school feel. Mid-American / West Coast without the super over ridiculous hoppiness. Still kind of hoppy on the back end. That zesty floral, earthy citrus definitely retaining in the mouthfeel. It's got that caramel, malty, biscuity malt to it. The maltiness is very high on this beer. I got it in the nose. It does follow suit in the taste. This is like Two-Hearted, not as hoppy, meets old school West Coast beer, not as hoppy, meets an amber beer, and like all combined into one with reduction in hoppiness. Again, biscuity, malty, amber kind of malt base to this beer, and you're getting that floral, that, you know, the Centennial coming forward, Cascade coming forward. You're getting a little bit of that citrus, generic citrus, a little bit of like orange, tangerine, grapefruit combination, but it is still dry and kind of bitter, but you get that like caramel biscuity sweetness going on in that malt bill. It's good. It's really, it's not the most fantastic, like over the top ridiculous IPA that you've gotten in 2024, but I like that Arvon is trying these different recipes, because this is kind of a breath of fresh air in a game of so many hazies. It's, again, to me, mid-American IPA with a little amber twist, sort of. But it just feels old school with a touch of new school, with a nice little bit of hoppy mix in the equation. little zesty floral dank. It's good. It's still got bitterness. It's still an IPA at the end of the day, without a doubt. Again, Mid-American meets West Coast meets Amber. Kind of the best of all those things put together. And it is still very drinkable at the end of the day. I like this. I like this beer. It's maltier. It's heavier. It's got a little bit more substance to it than your typical IPA, you know, again, with that malt level. But it's good. It's good. I don't think everybody's going to be like wowed by this. When you think of Arvon, you're like, well, come on, sours and New England style. Well, they've already done that, guys. They're doing different things, and I appreciate the variety that they're bringing to the table. Super drinkable. Rating. I still like it. I think it's a good beer for what it is. I think it's a 3.89 out of 5, guys. Just really good. I appreciate what it is. Maybe people will go lower. Maybe some would go higher, but I think it's a really good overall beer as a whole. So cheers. Till next time. Prost. Yamas. It's Poor Michigan Reviews.